How you doing today? So, somebody left a comment in my video. Um, and the GW Jesus isn't the same Jesus from the Gospels. This is what he wrote. Name is Strad. Um, the Korean Greek in which the New Testament was written does not signify that Jesus died on a cross, but rather on an upper stake. Um, we'll see in a moment. That's not true. The Greek word stratos is translated as cross in many biblical Bible translations. Notice, however, this very is the meaning of the word. It's translated as stake. Okay, so you got that wrong. The Greek word stratos probably means merely a stake. Like I'm gonna get in right now in a moment. I'm gonna tell you where it came from. Um, Encyclopedia of Biblical, Theological, and Ecclesiastical Literature. A pole, in the broadest sense, is not the equivalent of a cross, it's crucifixion of iniquity. Um, a strong stake, such as a farmer's drive into the ground to make their fences or pad size, no more nor less on history of the cross. It never means the two pieces of timber placed across the one out of an angle, but always the one piece alone, comprehend Bible. An upright uh, pale or stake, it never means two pieces of wood joined together, joining each other at any angle, a critical lexicon of the concordance. So I guess you ignore that for the Syrians and then other groups, other uh, groups in history, they passed the wooden stake or the torture stake to the Romans, and the Romans used a wooden stake. They used the torture stake. They used various forms of torture. The X cross, the T cross, the cross. Okay, so I guess you ignore that part. Also, according to John 20, notice that Apostle Thomas says nails. Jesus says not nail. If you say one nail, that contradicts the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Um, John 20 was 24 to 25. It says, now Thomas, one of the 12 called a twin, was not with them, and Jesus came and said, so the other disciples told him, we have seen the Lord. But he said to them, unless I see in his hands the mark of the nails, and place my finger on the mark of the nails, and place my hand on the side, I will not believe. So Jesus was stretching his hand like that, nails driven on his hand. He died per crucifixion. He died on the cross. So if you deny that, you deny the word of God, what it teaches. So that's what God is saying. God bless you.